Hey guys, since there's no Unite news, I decided to do a Nuzlocke for Pokemon Blazing Emerald. It's Pokemon Emerald, but just with a little bit more spice to it. So the rules of the Nuzlocke are: if a Pokemon faints, it is considered dead. Your first encounter on each route is the Pokemon that you have to catch, and you can't catch any extra Pokemon on those routes. Any Pokemon you do catch, you have to give a nickname, just so you're more attached to them. And also, to make it a little bit more difficult, we added in no items during battles. So for Blazing Emerald, our choice of starter Pokemon was between Clefairy, Eevee, or Pikachu. Naturally, we chose Pikachu, and I decided to go with the name Ryan Reynolds. Surely he would want another role after Detective Pikachu was such a hit, so I only did a minimal amount of training before the May battle. I just really wasn't expecting anything too extreme to happen. We absolutely destroyed all of the beginning Pokemon. But then the May battle just didn't go well. I hadn't healed up. I thought that I'd be way better than I was, and Pikachu died. So we got back in the van and started again. But I was spamming through the menus and I accidentally selected Eevee, so we got back in the van again. And this time I was very careful and we had again Ryan Reynolds. And this time round for the May battle, I made sure I was fully healed up, but it was still a pretty clutch match with us pretty equal in our attacks. And Bulbasaur here got me down to 1 HP, but I managed to clutch it out in the end. So our first Pokemon we encountered was a Wurmple, not the best choice, but we caught him. And I decided to call him Gary. Our second encounter was a Zigzagoon, and we called our Zigzagoon Boy Wonder. So on the next route, our encounter was a Poochyena, who we named Pooch. And then our following encounter was a Hoppip, which we called Pippin. So then to round out the team in Petalburg Woods, we caught a Paris, which we called Bug Boy. Did a bit of training just to get our XP up. See, I ran into some trouble in Petalburg Woods. I wasn't expecting it to be too hard, but Zigzagoon got poisoned and his health was just slowly falling. I wanted the XP, so I was trying to tank it out. But then I got concerned, switched out, but Gary also got too low. I was kind of debating because Pooch had the Paralyze. We brought him in and we beat the enemy trainer, but it was a bit too close. We almost lost 3 Pokemon. But as a result, Gary evolved into Silcoon. It was pretty painful, but Boy Wonder held it together for us. And this is where everything went downhill. Ryan Reynolds was a bit low. We switched in Pippin and we started using the Synthesis. And we started to use Synthesis to just bring our health up. You see, he got me pretty low, but we throw in a few Synthesis to get our health up. And his damage wasn't too bad. But then, out of nowhere, I absolutely did not expect it. He one-shot us with a headbutt, and Pippin was gone, our first loss of the run. We pulled in Boy Wonder, and he, out of nowhere, I did not expect it, but Pippin had been absolutely destroyed. He was supposed to be the chosen one, and he was the first one to go. You may call it a mistake, maybe it was just RNG. It was the first tragedy of many. So we caught a Whismer, which we called Re-Pippin. We did a lot of training, so I was worried about the Roxanne battle, and I felt like we were too underleveled. I'd already lost Pippin, so I didn't want the chance to lose another Pokemon. Gary evolved into a Beautifly, and Re-Pippin was pretty tanky. Pippin was looking down on us and blessing us with his power, and we really needed a tanky Pokemon to be able to get through the Roxanne gym. So the first few trainers I tanked with Re-Pippin, and he just absolutely destroyed the Geodudes with his Uproar. So I was feeling pretty confident about the Roxanne match. I was maybe a bit over-leveled compared to these trainers, but I knew that Roxanne had some higher level Pokemon. So first we brought out Pooch to gain some XP against the Geodude. The Rock Tomb was half of our health, but I just made a poor choice, and for some reason I decided to keep him in the battle, and he just got absolutely crushed. Then we brought in Re-Pippin with his Uproars, can just absolutely destroy these Geodudes. We'd already lost 2 Pokemon, I just really didn't want to lose anyone else. We took a bit of damage from the Geodude, but he was gone in 2 hits. And then I was expecting a different Pokemon, but Rhyhorn came out and hit us with a magnitude 9, and Re-Pippin was crushed, he was gone, absolutely gutted. So we brought out Ryan Reynolds, and with his Iron Tail we could win the match, getting the badge, but it was a very bittersweet ending. We'd lost Pooch and Re-Pippin. Maybe I'd cursed Whismer by calling him Pippin. Was it worth the loss? I mean, we'd got the badge, but we'd lost 3 of our friends and the team was down to 4. We would carry on our journey, but at what cost? Next time you'll see things got a little bit better, but also a lot worse. If you like the video, I would appreciate a comment, a like, and a subscribe. This video took a lot more editing than I was kind of expecting initially. The Nuzlocke was really fun to do, but I feel like I've taken too long to get this out to you guys. So if you guys really like the series, I'll probably put a lot more effort into kind of the graphics and getting the episodes out. And, you know, it's something to do while we wait for Unite. Really, I want to focus on the Unite content, but since there's nothing at the moment, why not do some Nuzlocke? And this was my first Nuzlocke, so it was very challenging, and it's just huge ups, huge downs. I just made some very poor mistakes, but it's a journey and I want to take you along with me. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.